How you guys doing? Today is Lamore. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a new video for you guys and ladies. Today I want to help my viewers, subscribers, whomever is watching this video today, allocate their closet. When it comes to closet or wardrobe allocation, it is a great thing to do, specifically or especially if you are overbuying on clothes or overbuying on things. When it comes to like clothing, shoes, accessories, you want to be able to allocate them according to the season, because this will help you not overbuy on a particular season and have you have a well-rounded wardrobe. I did write a book back in 2024 in November about wardrobe allocation, about mindset, and when it comes to fashion and dressing. So hopefully you guys check it out. I'll put in the link in the description. But today I want to give you a little bit something from that book, which is wardrobe allocation. So what does wardrobe allocation mean? It means basically we have 4 seasons, especially if you live in the East Coast or the like in New York, Philadelphia, and those areas like that. If you do live in the like the southern climate or in the West Coast, the weather's a little bit different. So you still can do it, but it'll just be a little bit different. But today we're going to do it according to like the East Coast time zone, or a time zone where you have 4 seasons. All right. So what are the 4 seasons? We have winter, we have spring, we have fall, and we have summer. All right. Not in that same guideline or the same way that I just said it, but those are the 4 seasons, right? So when we have 4 seasons, we have fashionable items or clothing according to that season. So say, think of winter, you have your winter coat, you have your big boots that you're wearing for the snow or for colder weather. When it comes to spring, you have more of a lighter jacket. So think of like a light leather jacket or a windbreaker. And then when it comes to fall, you kind of have the windbreaker light leather jacket, but you want to go a little bit more heavier. So is that more of that heavier leather jacket or a light down jacket? And then when it comes to summertime, you have mainly t-shirt, button-up shirts, light sweaters and knits. Those are the allocation when it comes to fashion for the season. So when you're allocating your clothing or your wardrobe, you'll want to do it according to the season, right? So say we're in winter time right now when we're on the East Coast, right? So it's more of a colder weather. In my wardrobe, what I have next to you right here, you can't see it, but it's my wardrobe. And I have mainly my larger clothing. So when it comes to like sweaters, when it comes to long sleeves, denim shirts that are a little bit heavier, leather blazers, things like that are in my wardrobe right now. And as for when it comes to like spring clothes, summer, and even fall clothes, we kind of could keep that there. But when it comes to spring and summer clothes, they're tucked away. I have a storage unit where I keep the other clothes, and I only see my fall and winter clothes as of right now. And what does this do? Basically, when I'm looking at my wardrobe, I'm tailoring what I need, what I don't need. So I need a large jacket. I need a leather jacket. I need sweaters, things like that, more of a thicker layer of pant or trousers. And that's what I need, heavier boots. So that's only thing that is visually there for me. When you have all your clothing kind of bunched together, when it comes to your wardrobe, you kind of get confused because you don't know how much stuff you have for the winter. It's kind of tucked all in together and it's kind of confusing to the mind. You want to simplify that. So you want to tuck away all the clothes for spring and summer and only have in your wardrobe what is your clothing for that particular season, right? So after the winter and the fall is finished, we'll transition into spring and summer. I will slowly kind of bring up those clothing that I tucked away in my storage unit to the wardrobe and bring down the heavier clothes. So I'll start with the winter first and keep the fall there because it is getting a little bit warmer. But it's not as warm yet. So you want to have those two, which is the fall and the spring kind of colliding when it comes to your wardrobe. And then everything else is tucked away. So now when you're pulling back up the spring clothes, you're kind of looking at your wardrobe and you're like, all right, this is kind of old. I don't need this anymore. I don't wear this anymore. I need a new shirt. I need a new pair of trousers. And this kind of gets you to see and visualize your wardrobe for only things that you need, because we kind of overconsume when we have everything bunched together. We'll probably get another pair of trousers that we don't need, another shirt for another season, because we're in that particular season when we need something for spring, summer more. So this helps you simplify your wardrobe, which is perfect. All right. So what you'll want to do is tuck away the winter clothes and have those two clothes seasons there. And then as you get to more to the warmer weather, you'll transition from that summer clothing and tuck away the spring and kind of leave that there. So it'll be the spring and summer. And then you'll transition when it finish the summer, you'll transition down to the fall time. You'll kind of get back up those fall clothing and then so on and so forth. So that is wardrobe allocation. And what it does is it opens up your mind for what you really need. You see what you have, so you're not over consuming and buying. You're looking at your wardrobe to see what's dated and in style for you, because style is particular to what you like, not to what's trending. And then also you're not really overpacking your wardrobe. You want your wardrobe to be simple when you look at it, because that helps you dress for the day. When you have only a few amount of clothes, when you're looking at your wardrobe, you kind of get an idea of what you're going to wear for the day, and it's simplified. Another advice I would give you when it comes to wardrobes is get the highest quality clothing. I know I used to shop on ASOS all the time. I never bought Zara before, but ASOS was one of the big stores I used to shop at a lot because they had more fashionable, affordable items. And I would say they never last. I don't have any of those clothings in my wardrobe. I have mainly Rick Owens now. I have a few Mary pieces. I have Ami. I have a lot of high-end brands. Because they last the test of time, real leather, real cotton, or high level cotton, wools. Those things last the test of time. So I would say kind of move away from the ASOS when it comes to those bigger items. Like you can wear ASOS when it comes to like undershirts. Those things are like because you wash it more, so they're kind of gonna lose texture over time, which is fine. So you don't have to go expensive with that if you don't have the money for it. But I would say use delayed gratification for more of those larger items. So like a jacket, trousers, shoes. I would never buy on ASOS, because those things are not going to last for a long time. You're going to end up keep on changing and going and changing your wardrobe over and over again. And it's going to become expensive. I know you might spend $30, $40 on something, but if it don't last for the next year, you're basically going to spend another 40 when you could have bought an $80 shirt on sale that was actually high end. All right. So that's the video I have for you today, which is wardrobe allocation. I'll continue to break down my book, which is the Mind, Body, and Style book. And I'll give you different chapters from there, what I've used over the years to help me build my wardrobe. I'll actually do a video on my wardrobe one of these days to show you the wardrobe allocation. But I want to share with you this video because it has helped me so much to find a new different way to present my clothing. It has helped me stop shopping as much because I was a big shopper. As you can see over the years, if you watch my YouTube and different styles I've had, I've spent tons of money on clothing, and I've wanted to spend money on travel, my wife, and different things, So I would definitely look at this wardrobe allocation as a new way, especially starting the new year, to kind of transition things as tailoring down and keeping quality things. All right. So give this video a thumbs up if I helped you and subscribe for more. All right. Peace.